Not a great start. Turn down. Alright. Should be reasonable. Malphite's being a good guy, helping out his team. So I run backwards whenever I land harass, because I want to get away from minion aggro as soon as possible.
Lucky day.
He sounds to me, but it's fine. I have health regen. That was bad.
I got this.
Run around with the blue card, just try to bully him out. Kassadin doesn't follow up on ganks very well, so I'm usually okay to be a little bit far up. I do have to be worried about the enemy jungler though. They can screw with me.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Stay topped off as much as possible.
Don't mind if I do. Eyes open. Just the luck of the draw.
Actually, want to screw up his. Oh, that was bad. Taking aggro hurt me pretty bad.
Always on the run. I reckon.
Alright, let's get up with turret aggro there. It's actually going to allow him a number of last hits.
Clear as day.
Let's get some damage back. He's out of health potions. I have more minion kills than him.
Deal 'em.
Whoops, misclick. Whatever.
Let's raise the stakes.
Alright, pretty easy clear. I'm gonna actually screw with Nasus. May have been a mistake. Trade flashes, I'm afraid of him.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Alright, that was a mistake.
First blood. You have been slain.
Oh, good move. Well played, Nasus. Alright, well, that was bad. All I can really say, that was bad. That was a good read by him. And that's what I get for watching the bottom side.
Looking good.
I guess Kassadin called that I went up this way. I think he would have seen me. Turned out not being worth it to go harass Nasus. That was well played by him. But good counterattack there.
I'm one of a kind. Seeing red.
Let's get that one.
It's my lucky day.
I did not give Kassadin an assist, so at least the kill wasn't huge. Didn't really do anything for my lane opponent, which means that I can more or less stay in lane here.
It's all in the cards.
I still spot Nasus at the top side.
It's all in the cards. Just the luck of the draw.
He hit 6. Okay, that was my bad. Get some MR. Unfortunately, I'm not playing this as well as I would like to be. I didn't really get behind him. No, okay, what happened was I basically didn't have a ward. That was the big mistake there. Nasus got behind me and I didn't know it, so I got jumped on. Kassadin can't beat me heads up. He only won because of Nasus.
I reckon.
And that was entirely my fault, though, that I got dunked by Nasus. Spirit Fire did a lot of damage. Normally I can just stay at full health with Crystalline Flask. And now that I have 60 MR as well, Kassadin can't all-in me. Especially because he's going to go for Tear and Catalyst first. So he's going to have not any ability power or magic pen for a while. And so I don't need to be afraid of him in heads-up battle. But I need to make sure that I am effective this game, though.
Don't mind if I do. Feeling blue.
So I should go ward right here. There's a chance to get jumped by Nasus right now.
Always on the run.
An enemy has been slain.
Eyes open.
Has been slain.
So he does some damage. Actually, man, like I think he just leveled to get all his health back. Have a hard time.
Lucky day.
Ally has been slain.
Yeah, I'm dead anyway, but
Enemy double kill.
oh well. Yeah, not much else I could have done about that. I got the kill onto Riven, but of course very well done by Kassadin to show up here. He's actually really big, so this is actually going to suck for us pretty hard. I'm always going to be more or less underneath Kassadin. He's playing very well, and I'm not shutting him down remotely. So this will be difficult. I'm going to go Twin Shadows.
One of a kind.
Gives me some more stats. 40 MR is nice. I'm just going to go Sword Shoes. I don't have a good way of getting regen against Kassadin. I'm going to just get harassed a lot, but all I have to do is leave lane a bunch, so it's not a huge problem. I should be able to be okay. You don't really need to lane against Kassadin. Honestly, it's on me just to pull him around the map. Colton 45. Trying to give Lee Sin something to jump to.
Deal 'em.
This ain't great. Tried to help my team out with Spooky Ghosts. Didn't quite happen, unfortunately.
It's all in the cards.
So I have Flask, which is, you know, something.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed the turret.
Always on the run.
That was a mistake on my part.
Just the luck of the draw.
I kind of just didn't kill the golem against Lee Sin. It's 8-8 though, so that's alright. Unfortunately, Kassadin has all the gold, which is really difficult for us to deal with. Our Nidalee at least is going AP, I'm guessing, with the whole Sork Shoes Tear the Goddess bit, so that's, you know, something. She has 40 ability power as well, so yeah, we don't have a real support, but whatever. That can be good and bad, just really depends on how the game plays out.
Let it ride.
So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. We had no ward coverage. I didn't realize we had no ward coverage, which is my fault. I should be realizing what's going on the map. And so their support roamed and killed me. Yeah, like they're getting free kills now because of lack of wards. Again, I still could have noticed, but in the general setting, one should be warding. I'll buy a second ward. Go Lichbane.
An enemy has been slain.
Good job there. So Lee Sin got my blue, because Lux killed me. I have ulti. Riven does not seem to be killable by Malphite. Malphite's going tank, which is fine. We need a tank. But it means that he does not have good kill potential on Riven, who has repeatable shields. And is very mobile. Oops, I could have lasted that.
Eyes open.
So if I have move speed right now, 414. Because I have Twin Shadows and Sork Shoes and move sequence. It's generally a very useful thing.
Looking good.
I'm going to look to try to stomp Lux and Caitlyn every time I can because they have no turret. So I'm going to repeatedly look for those kind of openings. I'm also going to ward for their blue. I think there's a chance we can steal.
My lucky day. Always on the run.
Enemy has been slain.
Alright.
Been slain.
So, ward coverage, useful thing, and now I get a blue buff. Good job, team. They're going to get that turret for free. That was a good comeback move by me. We managed to find something. So, knowing the blue was up,
Doing it.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down. Has destroyed a turret.
could have left it that was bad. Oh, I didn't learn ult at level 11. I'm dumb.
One of a kind.
I'm playing pretty silly. I don't know why. Good job on my team. I don't know how they could. Well, just Kassadin, I guess, tried to defend me. He couldn't. Good job by my team. Unfortunate for my enemies. It's very rare that a Kassadin just dies in his own base.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Alright, Lee Sin's going towards red. I want to help him out. Looks like he's actually fine, so never mind. I want to buy, get myself towards the Lichbane. I don't actually care about Sheen so much. I'd rather just get more ability power, so I'm going to actually get Blasting One Amp Tome and then 2 more wards. I really love being ahead as TF. Once you can actually start wave clearing with Q, you feel awesome about yourself. Yeah, so again, I screwed up, didn't learn ult at level 11, so it's only rank 1 right now. That's a mistake.
Just the luck of the draw. I reckon.
I should have been helping my team to get this. I'm not watching the map at all. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Ooh, cool. Blue buff.
Doing it.
I don't really care if my teammates pick up the minion kills, as long as good things happen. Okay, we're gonna push instead. That's probably better.
All or nothing.
Good wave flanked by Nasus. That's a mistake. Gold card would have been nice, to be honest. We might have killed him. Well, we still got him at least. Oof. A lot of damage being dealt there. Could use my flask charges earlier, that was a mistake.
I never bluff.
Let's go push top.
It's all in
I don't. Oh shoot! I don't have a blue buff anymore, so I'm actually running through a lot of mana doing this. Oh well, double damage. Lock a blue card, then Q the wave.
looking good.
Again, don't mind if he takes him, as long as we get a lead. All right, so I'm gonna have Sheen. It's another 5 AP, because why not? Mana doesn't hurt either. It's actually more mana. So here's the funny thing about... Oh, they already picked up blue. Whatever. The cool thing about Lichbane with blue buff is because blue buff regenerates a percentage of your maximum mana, as well as a flat amount, getting plus mana actually increases your mana regen. And the thing is, if you're actually going to have blue buff most of the game, right, because you think you're going to have control of the jungle, things like that, you actually end up having a lot of mana regen from things like tier. Holy, that's not good for you. I actually got lucky that was a gold card. I had no idea of knowing what card it would be, but I wanted to throw a card as soon as possible because I thought he'd ult out. Scumbag Malphite didn't block it. I mean, that should be a kill for the most part. Good job, Malphite. Whoops. And I'm gonna go be afraid of Lux some more and leave. Try to recall behind a wall or in brush whenever you can. Sometimes it's actually a fairly common ward spot, I might get seen, but in general, if all else is the same, try to recall behind behind objects.
Shut down.
It's all in the car.
Alright, let's see. By the way, guys, how is sound versus music versus voice? Does anything go up or down? Are they all audible but not obstructive? So the interesting thing is, stack deck actually applies last on damage. If you're going to last hit something and you don't need stack deck to kill it, it won't actually consume, nor will it trigger, I think. Actually, no, I'm wrong about that. It'll still count up, because of course it will.
Charmed, I'm sure.
But it will not consume your stack deck charge, so that's kind of cool.
Clear as day.
Scumbag Ezreal. We should be pushing top right now. It's easier to take. I was just going to go do that. I'm just going to wait around and get ready to ult things. Check a flash charge. Good job on the ult Malphite. I was considering using Destiny, but then as soon as he ulted... Actually, Destiny would have been a terrible idea to be in the middle of the enemy team. So I'm glad I didn't Destiny.
Just lug with the ball.
Oof! Nice shot. Okay, so maybe it's if you'll kill it with blue card, it won't consume. That's what it is actually. If blue card last hits something, it doesn't actually trigger stack deck. Normally that means you save the stack, but of course it can also mean you don't up your count. I think, could be wrong. But yeah, so for example right there, like Lich Bane and blue card were enough, so it didn't bother consuming stack deck. Which to me, like in a lot of cases, is actually really worthwhile. Actually, yeah, I was dead anyway. So that was my mistake to get caught like that. So crud, we maybe give them Baron. Well, I guess we were sieging and split pushing the entire time. So my bad to get caught. It was a good distraction, but that could have and should have gone better. And this Lee Sin is destroying freaking everybody, which is, I find, hilarious. But so I really don't like Kassadin's build. This, I think, is a very poor build. I know he's like trying to get armor, but I mean, I say that, and he's 10 and 3. Maybe I'm just completely talking out of my ass, but I don't like not getting Archangels on Kassadin. I think it's really, really worth getting. I know I mentioned before, like, yeah, he's not going to build any offense for a while, so he won't do anything to me. But, like, I don't know, dude. I just feel like having infinite mana is just so useful. And again, I say this to the 10 and 3 Kassadin. This is just my opinion. Obviously, he's doing well. Take it as you wish. So actually bad play there was I would have seen their entire team with Destiny and didn't realize that they were all coming down to support him and just overstayed my welcome. So that was pretty bad. Also, he layered his stun on top of mine, which is kind of rough. I mean, it's a 2-second stun, so he actually did nothing with his ult, but I don't know. It's not really his fault. I could have seen them coming and gotten away. So we've actually only lost one turret this game, though we're very close in kills. I have good minion score. Kassadin's got low minion score, though he does have kills, and Kassadin is a great person to have items. And again, in me making fun of Kassadin's build, his Zhonya's bought him enough time to screw with everyone. I may have started pick a card a little bit too soon, and not get there just in time. So the way pick a card's cooldown works, by the way, is you actually get 10 seconds no matter what. So if you start pick a card, wait 9 seconds, then lock, you have almost no time to throw it. If you pick a card, lock very quickly, you have almost the full 10. I'm going to right now work on my Lich Bane proc, so I'm going to wait for it to cool down. Now. Okay, it's up. Lock a blue, lock a card, I don't care what kind. Now. Great. I'm just watching Lich Bane. Wander where the brush to be safe. You should always do it. It's only 75 gold, but it guarantees a kill. Pretty important thing. Using a caught, but we're still gonna give them a kill for it. I want that minion for mana. Good. And didn't use Twin Shadows there. I didn't think we needed it. We have a 4v3 though. We should be able to push pretty well. And we have Baron, which is even better. I will use it here because I feel like we're going to be able to kill Caitlyn. Yep. I got an assist. Whew. I definitely did make sure I could hit Kassadin there, but it was a good job by Ezreal to ult. Bottom and Hib, why not? So I'm gonna actually throw my blue card away as soon as possible and re-trigger Lichbane. And I'm out! I'm actually pretty okay just to deal damage here. Pretty sure I triggered Lichbane twice there. I did. I'm actually afraid of Kassadin here. I'm gonna... Well, I don't know if I need to buy... 3v3 actually, we should get out. I'm gonna check on their blue. Grab my Zonias. I need Void Staff too. Alright, they're not gonna check this brush because they know their blue isn't here. The interesting thing is, like, you actually almost always want to go... Like, it feels like blue buff and red buff is where people always run after they leave a fight. And you can tend to catch people there, actually, is the funny thing. People will always, like, okay guys, we won the fight kinda, but we gotta leave. They'll almost always run by the buffs. If you think you can get cleanup kills, and this depends on entirely how much you lost the fight, because if they're all like 5 at full health and you have 2 people, you can't face check blue by yourself. But you have to kind of realize how strong they are compared to you, and then say, if I face check them, will I win or lose? And then they're probably at red or blue. Keep that in mind. So I'm going Void Staff. I have decent AP. I need some magic pen.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice job there. I can't ult. There's no point in me even trying to do anything. I say that as they chase him into the point where I'm in range of them. Didn't care what card I locked, we had enough damage either way. That's not great, Ezreal DC'd, but they don't know that. We have some time with the numbers advantage. So again, I lock, trigger Lichbane, throw out the card, Q to trigger Lichbane again, attack the inhibitor again. Same thing there. And throwing blue cards at minions is... Yeah! Blocked them both. I knew I was getting Wind Slash there, I did not know the Kassadin sounds was coming. Lucky gold card. Ooh, we still got out! What a jerk! Alright, trigger Flask late, but... I'm supposed to kill off the turret. Alright, we pretty much won this game. You can actually blue card turrets though, so you might as well throw it at them. Woo! Good job, good job, good job. Alright, well, my team played well. I screwed up my lane, but did alright in the end.